welcome to How I Spent the Apocalypse, Treehouse Edition. Or what we like to call, what's that shit that you've been saving and what are you going to do with it now? Okay, so I had a revelation last night that is either really profound or really sad. It might be both. I have never, except for doing a job for someone else, ever bought a door. Not once. I either built every door we have, or
rebuilt it.
Or rebuilt it, or somebody threw it away. Most of them somebody threw away. A few years ago, my friend Tammy remodeled her house, and she threw away an entire stack of doors, which I went and got, that I have already used. This is one of them.
This is a wonderful door, yeah.
Yeah, this is one of them. But I had a whole stack of them. And I gave one to the kids. And okay, so today, I'm not using one of those doors for door. I'm using it because of the glass that's in it, but I'm using it as part of the wall with the window in it because wood's expensive. And just like I used the vinyl siding because it was what I had, I'm using these door panels because they're what I have. So I'm getting windows and doors. Okay, so the door was an exterior door.
So it was solid.
It was covered in hard plastic, you know, the state-of-the-art plastic that's supposed to endure everything. And its interior, and this is another reason to use it, solid styrofoam core.
Yeah.
Solid styrofoam core. So I've cut it down, and it's right here.
Okay.
That's what I've got left with. Okay, so this is the reason I'm using that.
That big oval opening.
That big oval opening. The reason why I'm using this panel is because of this glass that's in it. Now, I tried to do something, and you know, if you don't know it already, you should know it. My life is experimentation, and I don't mean with drugs. I mean with building shit. So I wanted this orange, and I sanded it, and and I gotta sand that before I paint it. I wanted it orange because I want, amongst the wood and tin and stuff, I want bright pops of color. Because I like it, and it's my shit, so I can do what I want. Okay, I couldn't find any tape, and if I cut plastic and I don't tape it, it leaks around the edge anyway. So I had this idea, which the first thing it tells you on the can of paint is to remove any oil. That's because paint won't stick to oil. So I thought, I will spray the entire fucking thing with oil and then spray paint it. So you're about to find out, along with me and Lynn, who didn't know I was doing this stupid thing and is going, man, if I have to scrape that motherfucker. Okay, so now we're gonna see if that actually works. Well, it worked on that part.
Worked on the center for sure.
Oh, yes it does. It comes right off.
Wow. So you sprayed the glass with WD-40.
I sprayed the glass with WD-40.
Carefully not getting it on the wood.
Well, I wiped it. Anything that I got on the wood, I wiped off. And then I waited for it to dry really good so I wouldn't scrape it off the wood. It's not wood anyway, it's plastic. And now I'm just rubbing it off.
Wow.
So it seems to work really well. I don't know if you left it on there, because I'm noticing like in the middle it's wiping up where it's just a little bit. It's a little bit. I don't know that if you left it for any length of time if it would wipe off that easy, but who wants to leave it any length of time?
Exactly.
So there you go.
That is amazing.
There's a new hack. Yay.
Now
go steal that and make $40 billion, because that's what usually happens when I come up with a good idea. While you're at it, let me once again put my idea out there. I have a $1 trillion idea, okay, that I've talked about, I think, already once, but I'm going to talk about it again because not everybody watches all of these. Why? So entertaining. And you learn things like I don't have to tape stuff. I could just spray it with WD-40. And I'm guessing that any kind of, oh, and where I had it thicker, it comes off easier. It pooled down here.
And it's just coming right up.
And this is coming right up.
Okay, so what's your idea? Your trillion dollar idea?
My trillion idea, and the reason why I'm not doing it is because it'd take $1 bazillion to do it, so it needs to be somebody rich. So maybe one of you have a rich friend that you can give my trillion dollar idea to. Okay, so climate change kicking everybody's ass, and I've already had somebody go, nay, 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 that won't work, all the reasons it won't work. I think it will work. We need a bazillionaire to get some stuff together, probably she has this stuff already, goes to these, after one of these climate disasters, when we've all seen the mega stacks of crap by the side of the road because of them. You know, people just throwing away everything they've worked for and all that. It's big piles of shit.
Yeah.
All of that goes in landfills because they're in such a big hurry
appliances and
to get people back in their houses that they don't take time to. Now, see, I missed there, and I didn't get as thick there, and it didn't come up as easy. But at any rate, this is what I need some bazillionaire to do. Get your dump trucks and your front end loaders that you already have because you're a trizillionaire. Get them, go to these places. They have this machine that's amazing. I've seen it. It's for getting rid of industrial waste. It grinds up everything like freezers, refrigerators, wood. Anything
Everything.
you put into it, it pulverizes. So, my idea is take that machine, which costs $55 bazillion, take it to these areas, make it mobile, get your front end loaders, get all that shit, grind it up, put it in your dump trucks, take it back to your factory. We're going to heat it to 1 bazillion degrees like they do when they make plywood and wafer board. You're going to use a bunch of epoxy and you're going to make wafer board and composition tubophores. It's a $1 trillion idea. Somebody do it.
yeah, because once you heat it, any kind of
Mold, mildew, stank, crap
is
will
going to be gone. Yeah.
And there's probably be enough plastic crap in it that they don't have to use a lot of glue.
Exactly.
Grind it up, heat it up, press it, just the same shit that they have to make press board. See, I missed a spot.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can tell. So a little bit of scraping, but it's not going to be a lot of scraping.
But if I hadn't missed a spot, which I
wouldn't-
did because I'm blinder than shit, as you can see, that son of a bitch is clean.
That's beautiful.
And I bet that there was enough oil on there that it's just going to come up. Yeah.
Fairly easily.
Yep. There's still enough. There where I didn't get it thick enough, it's still coming right up. Well, there you go.
Brilliant idea. And you didn't have to, you didn't have the tape and you didn't have
I
the
didn't
tape.
have the tape. I thought I did, and I went to look for it. You know what'll happen, though? You know, I'll find that tape, later this afternoon.
Did you check the packing station in the house?
Do you have my masking? No, I have painter's tape.
Yeah, I have painter's tape from the boxes for the conventions.
No, I didn't check there.
Gaffer's tape.
Well, anyway. Okay, but as you can see, that's not a lot of work
No, that's not. That's amazing.
to get that clean. There you go.
And it's a beautiful window.
Okay, and I'll show you what I do with it later.
Okay.
There you go.
See you later.
Now, in the meantime, get busy.
Find a
Go find your
trizillionaire.
bazillionaire.
Yeah.
And make him a trizillionaire.
Even richer.
That's my idea. I mean, this is a win-win-win thing. We get rid of the mess, we get all that shit, and then we get building materials.
And don't have to put it back in the environment and,
we don't have
toxify
to
everything.
freaking- yeah, and that's another thing.
Landfills
Everybody's
and
like, well, it's this and that and the other thing. It's like, yeah, and you do realize that all that crap happens when you put it in the landfill.
exactly.
Okay, thank you.